I left Syria in 2013 because of the civil war. I went to Lebanon and I started my life there as a refugee. You have to work all the time, so there was no school in Lebanon. I really wanted to go to school, but I couldn't go to school because I helped my family to survive in Lebanon because there was no income for us. So we started everything from the beginning. I really value school now. I didn't know the meaning of school, didn't know the meaning of education until I lost it. And this is what always happens in life. You don't know the meaning of something until you lose it. Since I was 12 years old, I want to become an engineer, and that was my goal, and I was working on it. My dad used to tell me it's really early, don't decide now, but I said like no, I like it. So when I went to Lebanon, I lost my dream. Like I stopped my study for 3 years. There's no way I'm getting back. And then I got the opportunity to come to Canada, and there I thought this is my chance to start my education again. And then me and my family arrived to Canada on January 10th, 2016. When I got here to Canada and I saw everything is available, and so I started learning English, I started going to high school, I started seeing, oh, my dream is coming back. And now I'm doing what I dreamed of when I was 12 years old. Mechanical engineering. Yeah, they're really happy, especially my dad, because so when I started engineering this year, he said like, you remember what you told me when you were 12 years old? And I said it's early. And yeah, I said I remember you told me, and he said never stop dreaming. It's gonna happen. It's gonna delay a little bit, but it's gonna happen. To improve my English, the English teacher asked me random question and just write about it. And she asked me about like write me a paragraph about something you can't forget, either happy or sad, it doesn't matter. So and right away I started writing about my life during the Syrian civil war. And I just wrote something really short, and my English teacher was really moved with the story, and she said, would you like to use your story, like to write your story, and then we can use it to improve your English. And actually at the beginning I didn't want to do it, but then I said I really want to do it. I see like at that time I was willing to do anything that improved my English. So I started writing the story, and like day after day, and I end up with a long story like from the beginning until the end. And then high school came, so I put it aside. And then one day I showed the story to Zhouri, and he said this could be a one-act play. And then I met Brendan, and Brendan and her, and then we started working on the play. Then he started explaining for me how comfortable I'll be speaking after like doing the play, and how helpful it'll be for my English. And I told you like I was open for anything in the community, and I said I'll do it. It's not StFX is about the family. It's about like your classmate, you can go to your profs. This is what's like really amazed me so a lot. It's just like you can easily talk to your prof. It's still like you get that feeling of like you're surrounded by family, you're surrounded like that you can talk to your prof, you can get involved with societies. You're not gonna be just studying all the time. Seeing the energy that all the students have, it made me like feel it made me feel home, because I see all these students, they care about what's going on, like, and they want to do like what they can, like, and they want to do like, sometimes they do small things, but it's really matter for the people there, the people in the war, the refugees. It's really matter to them. It's really matter to us to see these students, like I would say it this way, like the future of like many generations from now. They're doing this work in this age. You know what I mean? It's not about like their parents telling them, oh, you have to do this, you have to do this. No, they want to do it. They want to help in many different ways. I see myself like working in Canada. Like, I really want to give back to the country who welcome me from a refugee perspective, who wants like to learn, who wants to continue his education, but he can't financially. but having a small help like this, it can help him find different ways to help him financially, right? And that would mean the world for me. That would mean like there's a chance, there is hope that someone, a refugee from Syria, from anywhere, that will come to StFX and he will get help with the money, and he will get a bursary, and that would mean the world for me. It was really important. It made me feel that it's nothing impossible when community and university work together. Changed life. Yeah. Education opened doors. It changed life. It's really changed life. It changed my life a lot. Because when I was in Lebanon or in Syria during the war, I was living for nothing. There's nothing for the future. I was just living today. Day by day, there's nothing for the future, you know, like you're just working, you can lose your job anytime, you're doing nothing for the future. But like right now, you're just like, there are doors opening to you because you're just like, at this year, you're gonna move to the next year, the third year, the fourth year, and then you graduate. It opened lots of doors for me.